Hello! Welcome! We are going to be playing some Mafia Definitive Edition today, and thank you for joining me. We also have a Vic's Basement Live coming up today. Busy Friday, but it's going to be a fun way to end the week. Thank you, Graham Coombs, for joining us. Graham Coombe, singular. Q Reviews, good to see you. Arg, Scott, salut. Nintendo Boy 17's playing some Lego Star Wars while he was watching the Please Wait While We Go Live screen. Thanks for joining us. Kevin Smitty, hey, how you doing? Mondo Blasto, Voss Vegas, good to see everybody today. You're hearing rainfall, which is not just Vancouver. There's been a lot of stormy kind of weather happening recently. We actually had a power surge on my last stream when I checked out Hades at the very end of the stream. Well, I was winding down, but there was a power surge, and my computer just rebooted, and the television, all the control, everything, the console, it just all went blurp, and then came back up again. But I ended it way too abruptly, and I apologize for my last stream. But today it should be okay. I'm testing out some new hardware so I can do some multi-switching when Jose joins me later today in Vic's Basement. So hopefully everything runs smoothly. Let me know if the audio levels are out of whack. I've turned down the music on Mafia Definitive Edition, so just in case there's some licensed stuff in there, I just didn't want to deal with any of that stuff. Let's go to picture-in-picture, and you can see that I'm on the front screens. It's kind of a beautiful introduction to the game. We see the rain spattering against this urban setting with all of this classic neon through the window. It looks really cool. Good to see you, Adrian Leon, and Voss Vegas, and Jose. Yes, Voss Vegas. Jose is on later today. Luis Arias, good to see you. All right, let's jump in and play some classic Mafia. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I might as well do that now. I didn't invert. This is for everybody that doesn't understand why I have to invert, but I have to because it makes the game a lot more playable for me. Okay, here we go. We're jumping in. Medium difficulty. Oh, I could have inverted there. Regular automatic. All right, let's start. Let's start with these settings. Sounds like the game is quite the reinvention of the original, The Last Disciple. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Obviously, this is the game that I was the most excited to play in the Mafia collection. I looked at 2 and 3 and had a really good time. I actually put them 2K at the time. It's funny because I'm in a bit of a 2K deluge of games. I'm looking at this, NBA 2K21, and then Foobs and I are going to be playing WWE Battlegrounds today. But I looked at Mafia 2 and 3 with a whole bunch of other 2K games at the same time, and it was it's a great video, but it's a lot of content. It's 10 different 2K games that I got all basically within a couple of weeks of each other. I think I called it the 2K Port Party Explosion or something like that, or 2K Port Party, because they were all ports and remasters. Abby Jameson. I got one of the new Xbox One X systems. I did. I love the Xbox One X. It's an amazing platform. This looks amazing. Beautiful. Now, obviously, I'm streaming this in 1080p. And it's in a little window, so you're not getting the full effect here. Mark Hamill's birthday. Amazing. Love that guy. We've had a chance to meet and interview him a bunch of times over the years. Totally cool dude. I actually worked on 2 docs that he was a part of the games. One of them was Call of Duty, Big Red one. And he was doing all these old radio announcer voices, and I interviewed him in this tiny little VO space, like this sound company, this sound recording studio in Hollywood, and it would just look like a tiny little hole in the wall. You would never know that they were recording, big stars. But Mark Hamill was in there, did a great job, and then he was, of course, in the Batman Arkham games, and we did the making of Arkham Asylum. And so I got to watch him do the Joker live, and that was an experience I'll never forget, man. He was amazing. This is epic. Really showing the scale of the game and all of the cool places you're going to go to. This is absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Wow, Matt the Pirate says was about to get the PS5, but after Bethesda deal gets the Xbox Series X. I wonder how many other people have done that. That was obviously a calculated, massive announcement the day before pre-orders went out. I'm playing this today because I know a lot of you are as interested and curious about this one as I am. Victor Lucas, do I drink the same tea as Paul Rudd? I like that line of questioning. Thank you. I appreciate that. Love that Paul Rudd guy, huh? Such an amazing actor. Uh-oh. Did I turn off the sound effects and not the music? Or something? Hold on. I gotta fix this. I gotta skip it. Sorry, everybody. I can't believe I did that if I did do that. Okay, 1 second. Skip. Okay. Options. Audio. Music volume is down, but the dialogue went right down. Oh, maybe they tied the... Right, sometimes they do that with cut sequences. They tie... But the music was playing. That was weird. Okay, well, there's my first conundrum with this game. Let's keep playing. So we don't know what's going on in the story. All right. Well, we'll play. I'm already shooting. Okay. Okay, something bad has happened. I'm in a car. I'm already shooting at cops. Now we're trying to lose the tail, and we're almost at 50 miles an hour in this old car. This is awesome. Okay. Okay. Let me know how the audio is, if it's too loud, too slow, or too low. I was reading slow down at the same time. Route to destination is shown on the minimap. I actually played Mafia 2 on the X, on the Xbox One X, and I didn't really have any issues with it. It was running great. But I heard that there were issues. That was from Mike. This looks gorgeous. Like, shockingly beautiful. And I love that you drive so slow, because they're old cars, that you can actually take it all in as you're quote-unquote racing from destination to destination. This isn't called the Giuliani Bridge, is it? Ay. They really juiced up the graphics on this. Looks fantastic. Absolutely. Taz, Saints Row 4. I should turn myself in, Luis Arias suggests, and end the game before it begins. Now what's going to happen? Am I going to get any? Okay. Oh, I can go a bit faster. Kaboof! It's great. Full-on Intouchables vibe, or Untouchables vibe right now. Okay, I'm supposed to go through there? Okay. Cool. It's so story-driven. So I honestly don't remember this opening. It's been 18 years since I played this game. So I'm still trying to lose the tail. Okay. Okay, don't go that way. Yikes. Oh, I see. These little arrow points are places where I can create some carnage. Gotcha. Okay, that's smart. Scripted, but cool. Oh, this, okay. Find a way to lose your tail. Okay. So I can't do anything until I lose the tail. Okay. Oh, I see. And they want me to know where I'm going. Okay, so I want to take a right at the next big street here. Drive to Little Italy. Okay. Okay, so I was kind of siphoned in this direction. Okay, gotcha. Here we go. This is all on purpose. Nice. Cool. Mondo Blasto. I don't need a story. I don't know what the hell happened there. Like, the music should not have played and the audio should have played, so we would have known what was going on, but all we know is we are running from the cops and blasting them on our way to Little Italy. Chris Walker, good to see you. Little Italy. Little Italy is kind of a tongue twister. Little Italy. Cool. All right. Where's our dialogue? Oh, guys, this is bumming me out. Okay, I'm gonna try to adjust the settings here again and see what happens. Maybe I it is launch day, so maybe I got an achievement. There we go. I hate subtitles, but I guess I'll turn them on. I guess they kind of help with things like this, right? You can kind of pay attention because people are chatting and I'm answering questions. Okay. That's probably first thing on the bug list, on the patch list. If you turn the dialogue on and the music off, it should not invert. Okay. Still no dialogue. So weird. At least in my headphones. Is that what you guys are hearing? Who needs a story in a story-driven game? Ethan Jory. Yes, absolutely. It's not what you signed up for here, right? Okay, get into the taxi. I don't know why. Not heard any of the story yet. Boo. So I'm gonna turn the let's see if that does anything. Okay, the music's up. Can I talk to people? It's like there is no dialogue. There's no talking. I don't want to queue up a story bit and not hear the story. Oh, go back to the... I have to. You're very constrained in this game. I mean, it was made a long time ago, and the idea was to tell the story. You know what? I'm just going to reset the audio because I don't want you guys to miss stuff. So, resetting. And I don't want to miss stuff. Oh, I don't want to reset everything. I just want to reset the audio. Okay, so I'll just put the dialogue up to 10. I'll just put everything to 10. Let's see if this makes a difference. Okay.
Hurry, I have an appointment.
See, there's the dialogue. Okay. Now let me try.
What is wrong with you?
Okay. All right, there's the dialogue. Now let me try turning the music down again.
Excuse me.
There, okay. All right. Yep, there's a bug. Okay. All right, so we have no music, which is what I wanted, because I think they threw in some old tunes and stuff in here. Okay. Get into the taxi. How do I do it? What's the button? What's the button? What's the prompt? Oh, enter. It's on the side there. Sorry, guys. Wasn't reading that. Good luck with the racing mission. Thank you. Does anyone have a friend who seems really wholesome and nice, but they're an absolute lunatic when they play? Aren't you supposed to be a GTA a lunatic when you play a Grand Theft Auto game? Isn't it about fantasy fulfillment and, you know, I guess I'm making excuses for myself here, but aren't you supposed to tap into some darkness when you play games like that? I mean, it's a Mafia game. You're going to do some dark things. Take the lady to St. Michael's Church. This is Tool Around the Town mission number 1. Look at all the pretty art we made. Check out the town. Let's go. Mark away. Hey, Vic, what's your favorite mob movie of all time? Oh, man, that is an excellent question. Oh, my God. I mean, Casino sticks with me. It's such a brutal movie, but I sure loved Casino. Oh, God, man. The Godfather 1 and 2, incredible. I like The Departed. Love The Departed, actually. That was super cool. Can I just answer Martin Scorsese? Can I just say that? All right, here we go. Hard to beat Goodfellas. Yeah, Goodfellas, classic. Dick Tracy is better than Godfather. D9000, you may be alone in that sentiment. Okay, so we get out. Oh, boy. What do I do? I can't drive. She gets out. Okay. Ooh, this feels like there's some hitches. Okay, so we're playing Crazy Taxi, everybody. Do I go to where that blue dot is? I guess so, right? Look at this. It's like handwritten. That is amazing. Handwritten streets? Is that right? Hotel Corleone. Is that right? Corleone? Everything's handwritten. I love it. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh, wow. Vic, I recently bought a game on Switch called Sydney Hunter and the Curse of the Mayan. Have you played it? It's developed by Gamester81. No, I have not. Have not checked that out. What's the game? Hip Hop Dan, good to see you. Sam I Am 111, good to see you. Okay, so we're gonna park over here, yeah? Sir. Oh, they looked at me. That's awesome. Am I trying to find a fare here? Is this the guy? Oh, it's a cop. Got it. Well, how do I know where the fares are? Maybe it's the little white dot over there? All right, Crazy Taxi, here we go. Somebody needs to put the Crazy Taxi soundtrack underneath this video. Okay, here we go. Get in! Hi there. Hi there. Justin Drake. Vic, how's Scott doing? You know, I haven't talked to him in a little while. He was doing great last time I chatted with him. I am due a conversation with my man. Maybe I'll get him on the show. Jose's on later today. We're doing a live Vic's Basement together. Yeah, I'll check in with Scott, and I will mention that you guys are asking about him. Okay, I've got 1 minute, one and a half minutes to get this guy to his place here. Here we go. Offspring starts playing. All right, here we go. Honestly, like, what is Sega doing with Crazy Taxi? They could clearly make a Crazy Taxi, and they could time pilot it up so you could do, Crazy Taxi in cities in different eras. That'd be amazing. And in the future, you've got Minority Report taxis driving up buildings and stuff. That would be awesome. Okay. Here we go. Watch out for the coppers. Luxurious, man. It looks so solid, right? Like the buildings look, except that sign was in the middle of the street. It looks so, like permanent. Like you could feel the bricks. It's fantastic. Jose, that guy is a Spelunky genius, Marco A. Yeah, we talked about playing a little Spelunky today, but we're just going to be talking about it. We're going to be doing some wrestling. They should at least re-release Crazy Taxi 3. It never came out on anything besides the original Xbox. I am all for that, Luis Arias. I think that sounds great. Okay, so I got to go search the streets for another fare. Truly Crazy Taxi to begin with. Who knew? And I sure as heck didn't remember this about Mafia. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Okay, at least Sega is doing something with that. Vic, Metal Gear 1 and 2 showed up on the PC. Is it Good Old Games? The GOG store? I'm thinking we are going to get a remake of MGS soon. Yeah, I think there's going to be some Metal Gear Solid news very, very soon. Absolutely. Snowman, Vic, what's the most difficult change you've had to make as a games journalist in the past 20 years? The most difficult stuff I've had to do is lay off people. Lay off people that I love and care for and loved working with, and madly respect. And, I'm very proud of the teams that I have been able to assemble over my 25-year career. And to not be working with most of them, although I connect with almost all of them fairly often, that's the hardest thing. To think that I can't keep working with them and I had to let them go was just brutal. Not only the people in front of the camera, but all the wonderful folks that I work with behind the camera as well. It's, I think that's a major failing on the part of the video game industry to not have more team-based commentary and sort of not investigation, but like visiting with developers and like really getting into the creative headspace. That's what we did with EP and reviews. So it sucks that I don't have the resources to be able to do that right now. But I'm always talking with people. Okay. So if you ask me the hardest change, that was it. I was on a career trajectory that I was growing and adapting and changing and building and being able to hire lots of people. And then, of course, G4 was going away, and that had massive ramifications with G4 here in Canada and Rogers and their relationship. And so even though we went on making daily content for a few years after that, I could see that major challenges were ahead for us, and they were. Okay, we're going to hear some dialogue? No! Game's borked! Damn, day one! Why do we gotta patch these things all the time? Unbelievable. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Well, they're kinda there. They're kinda there, but they're like buried. Can you guys hear them? I don't know what the heck that is. Okay, and now I hear the dialogue. I'm just going to put all the audio up. Just going to have to do it. It's not balanced. And I don't know if it's set up for multi-channel or something like that, and it's just not playing nice with my stereo output over the stream. I don't know. But that's BS. Go. In fact, why don't I just put all the audio up right now? We'll get some exciting chase music. Here we go. Let the sliders on your audio actually work. The sound balancing is all over the place. How does it sound to you guys? No audio. Oh my god. What a disaster. What the frack? Okay, let me see if there's like we're blowing all of the stories so far. That's terrible. Oh my God. It's 2020, 2K, and people are going to want to stream your game. They're going to want to turn the music off because you put in licensed stuff all the time. And if you turn the music off, you want to hear the dialogue. Step 1 on your audio bug testing. Oh my God. I apologize. Look at this. We're going to skip all of these cutscenes. Unbelievable. I have all the music up. I have all the audio up. I am so pissed. I can't believe it. That is terrible. Okay. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's the dynamic range. I don't know. Low. That is just terrible. I'm so annoyed. Oh my God. I mean, I don't know what else to do, but we don't hear any audio. That is just brutal. Wow.
The boss finished yet?
Nah, you got more time to sit on your ass.
So we have no idea what's going on in the story. Holy mackerel. I'm like legit angry. I cannot believe it. Look at all the incredible work here. And we have not, we're like 15 minutes into this game, and we have not heard one line of dialogue yet. Oh my God.
The bars are closed.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to just double check my settings on the Xbox. I'm going to see if there's something I've done with the audio output, so just bear with me. I don't think it's going to break anything if I go here, okay? 1 second here. Settings. I don't think so, right? What is it? General. I mean, is this what it is? If I change this, this is all going to blow up the stream. Let's go to stereo. See if that makes a difference. Okay. Turn off mute. Yeah, I don't have mute enter name. Do I have to restart the whole thing? Oh man, I don't want to do that. Do you guys want me to restart the game? It just dropped a bit for the review. Totally evil one. This is frustrating, man. Let's see if we get story now.
Anyways, I got places to
So
be.
we
Okay,
hear
come
him
through
now.
this way.
We hear him now.
Get a Vinny first. He's a loudmouth, but
I got-
Frank and the Don have known him since forever.
Okay. Got all the audio up.
We go see him whenever we need to do any heavy lifting. Make sure
might have
we're
been the
well geared for
7.1.
when there's trouble.
Grateful for his dough. We gotta go. Long drive back north.
It's for the best to restart, like to start over the whole story and everything.
Buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Okay, we got dialogue.
Ciao, Polly.
Okay.
Oh, she's gonna sing.
I don't know if it was the stereo out or
Vinny,
whatever, but
This here's Tommy Angelo. We're doing a little job together.
All right,
right.
good. Hey, you just need bean shooters or rods?
Nah, we just need something to write off a few cars.
Huh. Oh, I got just the thing.
yeah, it made me angry.
Classic should do the
Was I
trick.
turning green?
Oh. Hey, if the bat don't work out for use, I got
What a
few
journey that
cocktails
was.
Here.
Ay.
Careful with them, though. Don't want to burn off your short hairs.
All right.
Good to meet you, Tom.
Probably goofed up the surround
Only
sound
know
mix.
Paulie
Honestly,
gives you
people
the
shouldn't
hard
even have to
time.
think about that,
I'll
right?
straighten them out.
All right, we survived Pixel Code.
Come back and see me later if the boys don't
It's been
scare
10 minutes
yous
since
away.
the incident.
I'll fix
Okay.
you with a gap. You can look around, sure. But nothing leaves the room.
Okay, well, wait a second. We're trying this again, guys. I'm gonna turn the music off. I should be able to turn the music off and hear the dialogue, right? I'm not crazy to want that. Talk to me. No, don't just look at me. Talk to me. Okay. There's a magazine or something.
Sure would love to get their hands on this stuff.
Oh, it's a comic book. How cool. Like a pulp book. That's awesome. Can you check that out? Where's my collection? Dime Detective Magazine. How cool is that? That's awesome. Are these real? They probably are, right? That's so cool. Oh, man, this is so... I love this. I love this era. You guys know I'm a big 30s, 40s. I like the 50s.
You're not a cop, are you, Tom?
It's just an awesome, cinematic, wonderful era.
Ralphie's in the garage. He's a special kind of idiot, but he's got a way with cars. I don't get how this moron gets interested.
Okay, we're hearing dialogue. We're hearing dialogue.
Yeah, it's like...
Noir was super cool. I love that game, DJ. Makes sense to me. Don't forget to pick up some gabagool. You seem to be having fun streaming, Vic. Buck Norris. Yeah, I mean, this is it, right? Like, I'm getting a million games right now. It's that time of year. I figured out OBS a little bit, and we're doing it. We have dialogue.
Get your head out of your ass!
What the fuck there, Polly? You can't just sneak up on a guy like that.
I'm sorry, Ralphie. I'm just busting your balls.
Toon Medic. Thank you, pal.
See, you're still limping. Guess we got two cripples working here.
We ain't nothing alike. You got that, Ralph?
Sure, Polly. Yeah.
Tommy Angelo.
Good to meet you.
C.
Like I said,
Saboteur.
Ralphie here's a cracked egg. But you bring him a stolen car.
Rest
we'll
in
make
peace,
it
Team
yours.
Bondi, Sam 111.
Mom and me, we got a job to do. We need some wheels.
How about this one, Polly? It ain't a hot rod, but it'll get you across to town.
All right, let's go. You're driving.
Okay. I'm calming down. Man,
And don't
blood
let me
pressure
catch
was
you
going up
goofing
there.
off again.
All right, we are good. Dime Detective Magazine was the most popular of popular publications line of
One day I'm
detective
gonna
pulps
cut
and one of the
your brake
company's
line,
longest
asshole.
surviving titles. It ran for
I don't know
274
what Ralph's
issues.
trying to pull, giving
November
us this
31
motor.
to August
I
53.
wanna show you
Fantastic.
something about the good
Mondo
life, and
Blasto.
you're driving something my mom could have bought 20 years ago.
With the Google.
I
I
know
immediately
Ralph
went the
probably
wrong way.
got taken
Okay,
out
here
our
we go. Let's
yard.
go this way.
Hey, the car's fine. It's good to
Look
get
at that
a
draw
change for the
distance,
cab.
man.
You don't have
Beautiful.
To be nice about it. Stig's a tin can.
Whoosh. Let's just take any lane. We're good.
Was that whiskey back there in the truck?
Yep. New supplier.
So I forget the
You guys
character's
deal with
name.
Rob Daylight?
I forget his
Normally, nah.
backstory.
This was their first drop-off.
I'm gonna have to fill
The
in a
cops
lot of
know
blanks
better
here.
than to come sniffing around
This
our
car is
turf.
so fast.
Morello, the guy whose cars you got a torch, he got more friends on the force than us. But we're okay, so long as we're careful.
Look at these old advertisements
An eye
and
over our
billboards.
shoulder. Some of the Canadian
Street
whiskey that comes
signs.
through, you want a bottle? Just ask. We'll keep some back for friends.
I love it.
I'm no big drinker. I used to tip back bathtub gin most days.
I've got a brick on the gas pedal right now here.
That's no good for you.
Will
You don't
Gelgar.
have to go
Will
blind now,
Will
though.
Gelgar.
To us, you got a line on the good stuff.
Well, that's good of you.
Paul Adamson found a copy of the magazine
Not just
on
the booze we
eBay. You
supply,
can actually
Tom,
buy the
it's
magazine.
the
Oh,
places we
not looking at the
deliver
map.
to, the dames they got in
Sorry,
this
guys.
place, best tables, best food,
Battle of the
best
Horns.
skirt, some way to live.
This is wonderful.
Right now,
Oh my
All
God.
I want to do is wreck the day of the bastards who wrecked mine.
Sure, sure.
Besides, all this could get a guy in trouble.
Trouble says the guy is about to set fire to Morello's parking lot.
Here we go. Here we go.
I got you to protect me.
We
It'll go
are
fine.
Well, if it don't go fine,
chugging along
try
at
not to
super
let
slow
'em see your
speed. Maybe
face.
what are we getting up to? We're almost
Either
at
that
30
or
miles an
they
hour,
aim so
everybody.
hard they don't remember it.
Okay, here we go. I am flooring it, by the way. All right, here we go. I'm not using the analog trigger gas here. Wish we had more movies and games set in this time period. Buck Norris, I'm all for that, man. Imagine, okay, I'm gonna, you know, default to my superhero default position. But imagine if we had this, but it was the Rocketeer. Okay, you could fly around in the jetpack. shooting Nazis. Want that? Oh my God. Yeah, I've got wagon wheels. It's so good. It's so slow you can kind of watch yourself drive. Doo-doo-doo. It's great. Oh man, Evil One, thank you very much. I'm having a lot of fun being able to stream with you guys. I mean, I feel like it's the quickest way to show you if a game has really annoying audio toggle bugs or not. Is that a thing? Audio toggle bugs?
There's some kind of line
Sounds like
between
I've
his
just
streets
invented a
and Salieri
species
streets.
of
Not
insect.
really. There's always some give and some take. Though in general, we look after Little Italy, and his guys work North Park. And more besides. You're walking on the wrong sidewalk, in the wrong part of town, you start getting a sense you
Yeah,
need to be
they went
someplace
overboard,
else.
man. This is gorgeous.
You can feel it long
And
before they
so-
start appearing on street corners to stare you down.
I mean, I haven't played enough to know how fun it is, but just on the attention to detail, there's a validity. Like, it's backed up. Like,
Okay, it's close by.
we need to be able to access a game of this caliber in 2020. Just in terms of production, yes. Here we go.
Morello's goons smoke and jaw up front and leave their motors
I
out
really
back.
enjoyed 2 and 3 as
They're
well
some
when I was
lazy
playing them, but this was the game that
Put some
I
guerrilla
remember
guard
Tommy and I
duty, but
reviewed
it's
this on a
always some
PC
no-name
when it came
schmuck.
out, and
Come on,
it was an
over here.
unequivocal like
You gotta sneak in and wreck the cars.
like it was truly next
Sure.
level compared to the stuff
Why
that
are
we were
you
playing
coming
on
with?
our PlayStation
See if you get
2s
shot?
and original Xboxes. I think the GameCube had come out at that time, but you know, I loaded up Mafia on whatever PC we had back then, and we were just like, holy crap, this is
You know
amazing.
how to go quiet, right? Yeah, like that.
He's got his name, guys.
It's cool, some pretty decent physics. Look at all these little fantastic details.
No one sees our heads. No one tries to pop them.
Little clunky on the
Get over this gate and up onto their roof.
crouching. Controls feel a little creaky, a little last gen, but
Best thing.
absolutely manageable. Okay. Not a fan of wide to jump. Never have been. Okay. Cover button.
Hey, what the hell you doing? What do you mean,
Mafia
what am I
PS2
doing?
port isn't bad, but the
I mean
load
what I
times were
say.
outrageous.
What the hell
Sam I
you
am
doing
111.
back there? Who are you?
Yeah, I do remember it all
Guy
came to
who
the
don't know
consoles.
What idiot told you to keep lookout here?
Dino told me.
Dino?
I haven't seen the Rocketeer animated Mondo Blasto. I want to watch that though.
And Dino makes you cart the cars?
Listen, fella, who are you?
Somehow in this crazy world,
I know.
I actually became friends with Billy Campbell, and he's in Norway, I think, right now. He's got a family out there. He's got a little kid. He's been working on Cardinal in Ontario, but he was making the killing here in Vancouver, and I reached out to him over Twitter, and we ended up just hanging out. We shot a watch-along of The Rocketeer together. I don't know where that footage is. I should post it on our YouTube channel.
Get bent.
And then we've just kept in touch over the years, and he's an amazing dude. Took him to E3. I think he got to see The Last of Us early. We saw the Avengers together, Scott Jones and Billy Campbell and I, early morning pre-release, the first Avengers movie. Saw it at 10 o'clock in the morning, you know, with about a handful of other Vancouver critics.
Just like that.
It's surreal. It's just a wonderful dude. Okay, pick up the body. Here we go. Okay, now we destroy the cars. What do I do with the body? Just drop the body? Why did I pick up the body? Okay, I moved it over 2 feet. Okay, so destroy the cars. Am I gonna get
Now
prompts?
let's get to these cars. Take your bat and start swinging.
Okay, hold down the... I don't have a bat. Oh, there it is. Cool. Awesome.
Oh, crap.
Oh, man. Uh-oh.
Hey, get away from the car. Gonna drop you down, Tom.
The dialogue's a bit less dramatic than the scene kind of calls for.
Come on, Tom, quick. There's gonna be 4 of them. Use a Molotov and let's see some flames.
All right, here we go. Woohoo!
Yeah, you got that.
That's pretty cool. Fire effects look pretty good. Oh, don't walk to them. Okay, let's go.
Block heard that.
We gotta go. We can take Dino's car.
How'd you know this is Dino's car?
I don't like you and you got a good car. I'm gonna know where you keep.
Reports of burning vehicles and gunfire in North Park.
Okay, health packs. There we go. Got it.
Don't bring in the wrong people.
Old ways are the best ways.
Rocketeer rules.
Straight through the gate.
Will
We gotta
Gelgar,
get
yeah,
here
Billy
before
Campbell
the
was.
boat
He's a
show.
great actor. Super cool. Lots of great stories too.
Birds, let's go. Drive through the gate.
I like this guy's voice. Drive through the gate.
You like them apples?
Uh-oh.
They're shooting. Drive. Drive.
Drive.
We got cops.
So, what do we do?
We lose them by driving real fast and getting clear of them.
On the way in North Park.
Sounds good.
Keep looking. He'll turn
Right now they're pissed. But let's
Oh,
not get
I
real
like
pissed.
this very much, you guys. This is very cool. All right, so I'm under the bridge. Can't get on that one, so let's get over here. Omar Kadri, me too, man. I love narrative story-based games, especially,
Let's get back and see the boss.
you know, when you have an epic open world like this, right?
Some street
Um,
cops, sure.
So,
Burrell's
who's
got
played the
chief in his
Saboteur
pocket.
from Pandemic and Electronic Arts? Any Saboteur fans on this stream, on the chat? It's very
Thinking of the
analogous to
guy.
this kind of an experience, but
Taking Dino's car.
set in Paris during the Nazi occupation, and you're taking back territories and bringing
like the
color
first
back to
time,
the
Tom.
City of Lights. It's
Don't
a
get better.
stunning game
You think
and
it's
so
for you?
addictive.
This life?
What's it to you?
That
Hey,
should
I'm
be
just asking
remastered.
questions. I like asking questions.
Sam I Am
I
111
doubt that every
Saboteur
day
is
you
so
and Sam
good.
go in panel beat motors in parking lots.
Eh,
Saboteur and Dark
Busy
Void
days,
equals a
there's
great
slow days.
Rocketeer game. I keep
That's
trying to
more of an
replay that
introduction than I ever got.
Dark Void game. I'm such an enormous fan for the Rocketeer and of the Rocketeer.
Sold up cars to get noticed,
I
guess.
wanted to love that game, but I
Got
remember
squeezed
not
by the
loving that
cops.
game.
Knew never to
But I sure
squeal.
love the Saboteur.
And one day I found myself in a yard behind a bar drawing with Vincenzo. 10 years go by and I'm still there.
This
So,
is
I got a suit now. and
flabbergastingly
he's all
beautiful. It's
I
so
always
cool.
thought that to be in a family you had to have more.
Ah, I'm not gonna win in a
Attention.
train
I
fight.
always thought that to
Okay,
be
here
in
we
a
go.
family you had to have more connections. Your brother or your uncle or
Oh, some guys, sure. Their cousin got made, or you like Carlos, Pop went way back with the Don. That means you get trusted more when you're starting out. There's
Dark
plenty of
Void
us that
Zero
came in
is
off the
awesome.
street.
Yes.
I'm thinking
I
we
second
get you in
that or
front of the
third that.
boss. Then we tell
However
a
many
fib.
we're up to now.
well,
Okay, so we're
I
here.
don't got plans, so
What do we do?
Sure you don't got plans.
Oh, go back this way.
Plans are to feed Vinny so much booze that Luigi has to roll him out the door again.
I'm good with whatever.
Sure you are.
Oh, I can go down there. This is great. It's amazing that human beings stacked so many homes on top of them, of each other, and businesses, and all over the world. It's incredible. Just humans living on top of each other and working. Humans per square inch or square mile or whatever. Okay, get out. Exit. We did it. Mission accomplished.
Well, what happened to the car I sent you out with?
Dumped it.
Well, why?
It was a boiler. This one's better.
Oh, I thought I did get out. Okay, here
A
we go.
better car with a broken window?
Fresh air never killed nobody.
It's a fictional city. I think it's called Empire City, Mondo Blasto. Not New York. And it's all new dialogue, Sam I Am 111 is saying. Recorded for this remake. Makes
He's
sense.
still with you then? Somehow, yeah.
They probably added a lot more.
Hey, boss.
Here we go.
It's done.
No trouble?
Nothing we couldn't handle, Mr. Salieri.
Good, good. Sit down. You see Morello?
Nah.
Diago Santos, I did play it. I thought about
He's not
chasing
gonna be
down
able
the
to think
original
for
and
weeks.
sticking it into this stream.
See, that's the difference
But I
between
didn't.
me and
The
Morello.
game was taking forever to
I'm a
load anyway, so
businessman.
I just,
I
as
do
soon as it
everything
was
with
ready, I
this.
went for it. Payday
Every
plus
decision
Mafia
I make
equals an awesome game. We need
is
Evil
what's good
1.
for the business.
Yes.
And my boys. But Morella, he's a hothead. And all that anger burns out the brain. And when he gets mad, he gets stupid.
You got nothing like that to worry about with Tommy here. He was aces the whole way, boss.
I'm glad to hear it. I got a growing business here. We could use a guy like you to help out around the bar. Maybe run some errands, make sure the bills get paid on time. You up for that?
Oh, it'd be an honor, sir.
Good. Good. Now, Polly and Sam have already vouched for you. But you need to understand we have a few rules around here, so you listen and listen good. First, no cursing on the premises. There's a million words out there. And the man who needs to resort to fuck this and fuck that is just ignorant or lazy. Second, we don't deal in the hard stuff. I don't want any dope fiends in this neighborhood. We'll let Morella poison his own people if that's what he wants. Finally, stay out of trouble with the cops. We only have a few on the payroll. And if you cross the line, the rest will come after you. You understand?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
Then I'm going to only ask you for one more thing, Tommy. I don't keep Paulie and Sam around just because they're strong. A lot of guys out there bigger and tougher than these two. And I don't keep Frank on the payroll because he's smart. Though he is an artist with the numbers. All these guys
This looks great.
in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right. Now, you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom. But you abuse my trust.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay, then.
Marco Way, I think I'd be a boss. I think
Welcome
so.
to the family.
It all seems a little too treacherous for my blood, though.
Excellent. Now I'm starving. Luigi, let's eat.
Welcome.
Is that... Would you do that, Evil One? I might take you up on that offer, bro.
It's not much of a cook.
That is a very
it's not
kind
a
gesture. I
share.
want to review that
I
game
know.
very much. Somebody said... I wanted you guys to hear at least some of the story. That was like our first big story moment right there. I still can't remember what my character's name is. And is it Angel City in Mafia 1? I can't remember what the name of the city is. They probably told us that in the story. And then somebody said, I think it was Will Gelgar, said too many games, not enough time. I mean, that we say that every fall. But that's precisely why I have been streaming so much. I know it's a little bit odd to come to our channel and boop, I'm live again. I feel like this is how I'm going to be able to keep up with showing you guys some of the stuff that's out there. This game should be a Lost Heaven is the name of the first city. Awesome, Sam I Am 111. This game should be a bit of a bigger deal. I think they stumbled a bit by staggering the release and also having bugs in the last at least the Mafia 2. But But this enterprise, this idea of redoing these games, so worth it. They're such cool games, and this game was so trailblazing. I mean, it got 2K to invest in these massive open world sequels. So there's something really, amazing and fundamental there. And
Those first days in Salieri's bar
it's kind of
was
too
slow.
bad that it's
I
kind of
moved
sliding in
crates,
under the radar a little
delivered
bit. I don't see a
messages.
lot of people
The
talking
guys
about this.
busted balls and told stories from the old
Look at this
country.
game, man.
Mostly we just waited. I got to thinking, maybe life in Salieri's crew wasn't gonna get me clipped.
Come on! I
But
got
what
you,
did I know?
mate.
You, Tommy?
Come on, there's stealing
Yeah.
gas in your tank. Get it
Boss
back.
is waiting for you.
Oh, Evil One, that would be amazing. You will get major props and shout-outs in that video, bud. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh, I thought I was going to get into a fight. Look at this outfit. Dudes were so stylish back then. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 were great. Didn't like Mafia 3
There he
that
is.
much. Buck Norris.
Sorry I'm late.
Take a seat.
Browsing Twitter right now. Everyone's talking about the game. Oh, okay. Cool. So I guess it's out, so people are talking about it, but nobody has
Tommy,
been
you'll
really
drive.
chatting about
Paul
this
and
thing
Sam can handle the
coming
rest. It'll be routine.
over the last few. Everybody's
Just
talking
a
about Fall
handful of
Guys.
stops today.
Bill at the motel was a little short last month. So make sure he pays us the interest he owes.
No problem, boss. Don't lay hands on anyone unless there's no
Moby
other
Trice
choice.
666. Yes, play
Our clients
forever,
need to
pal.
understand that we
Absolutely.
provide a valuable
Thank you.
service. They need to look at you and see Santa Michael. They need to believe you'll protect them.
So let Morella stoop to breaking legs. We're better than that. But the bills still due, and everyone pays up.
We can handle it.
Go see Ralphie about a car.
Okay, boss.
Oh, man, I love this.
Oh, Vinny said to say he's got something for you, Tom. Head to him
I have
first.
the PS2 Punisher game,
Probably just
and I
wants to
do
tell
remember
you
the
some
violence
bullshit
was
story about
insane.
Some guy he whacked 20 years ago.
After I get past the side-scrolling superheroes, I'm definitely going to get into other superhero games for sure. Probably do a new series after that. But I think that there's some other things, other ideas, other series that we should check out together. You know, some classic stuff that we can revisit like that.
Some motors to him. He's got at least 5 garages this side of town.
And maybe part of that building of the next go round.
It's always the same. Bello does
Again,
this,
production
so
meetings
Salieri
while I'm
does
live
that.
streaming
Cards
is
here,
incorporating some of our classic
Hey,
interviews
just the guy.
or reviews,
I
live
saw
streaming,
this.
and a bit of a review
I
piece
thought of
all
you.
in one video, talking about some classic experience. It'd be great.
You ever carried a rat?
Superman
Shot him at the
Returns for
fair a couple of
PlayStation 2.
times.
Puzzler Pursuits. Yes, I
don't
love
count.
it, guys. You
Pointed
guys
at
can
the
come up with the
target
next
over there.
series after side-scrolling superheroes. I gotta tell you, though, we're probably just like halfway on side-scrolling superheroes. There's a lot of stuff I gotta review still. Press LT to aim
Not
down the
at
sights.
me, you moron. Good posture, real mean. Now, click, bang. Brain all up the walls. Okay? Now show
Okay.
me a reload.
All right, let's reload.
I open the chamber and away you go. All right. Last thing needs to be hidden. Stick it in your belt. Good to go.
Stick it in
When
your belt.
shooting starts, get behind something and don't shit yourself.
Thanks, Vincenzo.
Yeah, I don't
appreciate it.
I don't know what the Marco
Frank and
A
the boss, Vincenzo. To you.
shooting gallery,
That's
Paul
fair.
Adamson. I love it. I don't know. There's so many video series. I got to tell you, it's been weird to not shoot new side-scrolling superheroes. I loved making that segment so much.
Trying to cut you out on collections.
But
huh?
again, there's so many new
Shaking guys
games, and
down.
I'm feeling like
Any time
I
of the
want
week,
to
any
catch
time
up a
of the
little bit.
day. He knows how
But
much the whole
back to
damn
Miles
city owes
Morales,
us.
because that's going to be mentioned in
It
every
all
video I make
goes
for the next little
in the book.
while. Marco A, I ordered the Ultimate Edition today because I don't know what the code situation is going to be like. I don't know. You know, Sony's going to be inundated with requests and things like that. So I prepped and pre-ordered the game, and it might end up being the only physical game that I get for the PlayStation 5. I have the disc version of the PS5 pre-ordered, but I kind of wanted it too. at least one, because you guys know I don't get shipped that many physical copies anymore, and that's okay. I've got as you know, an archive of lots of physical games.
You know how to...
I do like online shooters, Chris Walker, but I feel like...
Reach inside. Easy.
And an afternoon to fix the window back up.
So
Watch. And... learn.
You're a regular magician, Ralphie.
That's cool. I do like online shooters, but I feel like I really approach the play that I get into with games as about like, what am I going to talk about? What kind of new video content am I going to make out of it? And
Please, Tommy. Come on.
I am not one of these guys that's going to stay with an online shooter for days and days and days and weeks and weeks and play that all the time. Okay, so pick the lock. Okay. So I don't play them that much. I play them when I talk about them and review them.
You got it.
And then I move on.
Have a good day, fellas.
But so I often, like, I want to play more, but it's time, right? It's like the clock keeps ticking.
First we got Al. He runs a bakery on Longman Street.
Maybe that's a series. Maybe I do my favorite online games, or maybe I do a first five on the first 5 games I would go to play online. That's actually a great idea. I like that. Always production meetings. I'm streaming. I certainly appreciate, the feedback and the questions and this interactive ability for us to, think of things together like this is incredible, man. What a reality. All right. Okay, everybody's in my way. Do you guys not know I'm a mobster? I don't have time for a red light in these 15-mile-an-hour... Oh, man. This is great. Like, honestly, you have to contend with the realities of 1930s traffic. Streetcars everywhere. It's great. Okay, get out of the way. Oh my God, it's awesome. Oh man. Yeah, we're threading the needle, baby. Okay. Playing this on the Xbox One X, in case you've just joined the stream. We're not far into the game.
This is it. Watch what we do today,
Dark
Tom.
Ram, I think I'm just...
Smooth
I don't
as a
even know.
breeze.
I didn't check
When
the
you put up a
steering.
fight,
I'm not sure.
Sometimes you gotta think on your feet.
Okay.
Sure. Just follow my lead.
How about a top 5 games I'd play more of if I wasn't so busy list from Durgle Hypes 11. I love it. Super NT is amazing. Who's picking up one of those? I have one of those. Vic co-hosts. I don't know what that means. So little time, yes. Will Gelger.
Hey, it's right here.
First 5, it's been a while. Yes, it has. Yeah. Master of multitasking. Multi-platform gamer guy. Games made in Vancouver. That's a good one. Yeah. Electric Playground was like JD upgraded. Well, Judgment Day,
Hey,
JD Power.
it's right here.
I don't know if you're referencing your name now or Judgment Day, but Judgment Day was based on Reviews on the Run, which was at first like a 4-minute segment in EP, and then people started telling us how much they enjoyed it. Became a bigger part of EP, and then it became its own show and became Judgment Day in the U.S.
We're good. How's little Julia?
Fits right along the Perry Mason show. Yeah, Paul Anderson. I enjoyed that show. I didn't
like a grandma.
freaking love it,
Good to
but
hear,
there was some
Al.
beautiful work in that for
Real
sure.
good. Now you got any trouble around here?
Eric J, I wouldn't doubt that
Causing problems?
about this being on Game Pass.
No, nothing like that.
Good. So you got the money.
I got it waiting in the back room.
Tommy,
What is this? What did they say? The letter is that you're in default of your
get it?
loan.
You
Okay.
stay here where we can see you.
Okay, so we're
It's
getting a
been
little
real
bit of the
slow this month,
morality.
Sam. I was worried I wouldn't have enough.
Al, I know you'd never hold out on us. but it's
So we're
good
stealing
work.
from this guy who can't
I
pay
mean,
his
how can we
debts,
protect you and little Julia?
telling you you are playing
Get the dough, what,
a
Tom?
scumbag,
Where's the
and
money?
we hope you're good with that.
Feccia! Voi ci succhiate il sangue!
Okay.
Under the table, brown envelope.
The Nanashi. That's awesome, man. Yeah, EP was created out of love, man. It was all built out of just wanting to get out into the industry and meet with the people that were building all this cool stuff, and I was very fortunate to be able to realize that dream. And I legit love what I do and what I get to do every day. So I hope you've been checking out some of the other vids and the other interviews. Jose Sanchez is going to be on Vic's Basement later today. We're going to do our first live Vic's Basement from my basement ever. I did a sort of test of that with Sam. I know I'm going to say his name wrong. Sam Maskovich. Yes, I believe. On Monday after the Xbox Bethesda news broke, and it worked. And so today we're going to do that again, but I'm going to be playing a little WWE Battlegrounds with Jose, with Foobs, at 3 o'clock Pacific. So I'll probably play this for about another hour and a half, and then we will break, and then we'll come back. Okay, so we are legit a scumbag, stealing from people that don't have it.
Okay, next up we got all
But
your
we got to
jeans
pay
place.
our
China
dues.
store up on Tallow. He's
All
not
right.
dead yet? Almost.
Rest in
Or
peace,
his
Tech
nephew's
TV. Well, you
taking
guys
over.
know that G4 is coming back next year. I'm sure you have heard of that. So
Guy used to
there
run
is an
this next
interest, I
place,
think,
Tom.
in this
His name's
type
not
of
Eugene.
content again. You
Guy's
know,
a
I think
Chinaman.
people are starting to see
But it
that
sounds like Eugene. Well, that's what we called him.
there are
Probably slammed his
omissions
head into
in
the
this
counter back
Twitch
in,
and
27, I
YouTube
think.
world that we're in. There's more that can be
Yeah, it
done.
was hilarious. After that, no problems at all. If you look, you can still see the blood. Poor old bastard couldn't
Oh,
scrub it
Nintendo
out.
Boy, that's awesome.
We keep some of these guys on our books to remind the Chinatown gangs they're in our city, not theirs. But we don't know Eugene's nephew, so
Omar
we might
Kadri,
be
yeah,
reminded
I mean, I just call it how I see it, and I just, I've been reviewing games for 25 years, and I just, when I review these things, it's how they kind of affect me and how they matter to me. And Last of Us Part 2 was is still phenomenal. That's a game I really want to go back and play through all the way again. I'm about halfway through a second playthrough, and oh god, it legit rocked me, that game. Like, it was hard to go to another game after that, and I think that my full enjoyment and appreciation of Ghost of Tsushima suffered a bit because of how much I love Last of Us Part 2. It took me like half of Ghost of Tsushima before I was like, holy crap, this game is absolutely stunning and gorgeous and ridiculously fun. And that was another game. Sony killed it this year with those two games. And somebody else was bringing up MLB The Show. MLB The Show was amazing this year too.
This is it.
Abby Jameson, I like what you're thinking right there.
I'll cover this one,
Okay.
Sam. You sure? Sure, I'm sure.
He's doing the store on his own?
I'll just say I've been
with
having
Polly's
lots of
built up
very
a little
interesting
steam, he needs to
conversations
let it
recently.
out on his own. Just gotta let him get on with it. It's his way.
Oh.
You can hear it in his voice.
So he's just going to go
Gotta
in.
let him lone wolf from time to time.
Okay, he's going to go in and kill
Keeps
some
him
people and
happy.
get some money. We wait. MLB The Show on Xbox next year. New era, right? You know, I've said this before. I think we're going to be
Eugene's
getting,
nephew ain't
not
having
only are
much
all
fun
those
right
Bethesda
now.
games going to be
He's
on
going,
PlayStation still.
Polly don't stop.
Xbox and Microsoft,
Once
they
we were
like to
putting
make
the
money.
squeeze on his tail or
I think
over
we're
an
going to see
old book.
Xbox exclusives
Guy
on
ended up in a
PlayStation,
wheelchair.
and we're going to see a ton of Sony games on PC. A ton. Am I going to play Demon Souls? Yes, very, very poorly. I'm going to be playing Demon Souls. You guys,
Here he comes.
I will.
He's a fast worker.
I will stream some stuff, and I will endure your
Drive before the
abuse
cop show,
while
Tom.
I play
Next
Demon
stop's Bill at
Souls
the motel.
when that game comes out.
We're waiting.
Count on
And
it.
I hate waiting.
All right, here we go.
Eugene's nephew's guy's money is ours next week, with some extra besides. He doing okay? He's okay.
How's the shop counter?
Yeah, that's seen some more blood. How much blood? And nothing he can't scrub out. Once he's back on his feet. You wanna come out with us again, Tom?
This is really cool. I get to play this with you guys.
Chinese nephew guys scrubbing their own
In
blood out of
2002,
shop
I did not
counters.
have the ability to play
Seems like
this
it's
with
not
you
too
guys. This
Not
is
hard.
so
Kinda
cool.
not hard.
I don't know. Comes natural to you guys. Don't see why it can't come natural to me.
So anyone could do this. Me and Polly, we've been working these streets for
Ah,
years.
it's good to get out on
You
country
come in,
roads.
You think you know it all?
Fresh
I'm not
air.
saying that, Sam.
You've been a day on the job, pal. You haven't seen what we do. You haven't seen how we do it. Sam, I think you oughta... No, Polly. This punk thinks he can walk in here like a big shot. I put greasers like him in the ground. I think you gotta say you're sorry, Tom.
Sorry, huh? Well, I'd say sorry if I couldn't see the bullshit smile you're trying to hide.
You got him, though, Sam! You got him! I can smell the crap in your pants from here.
Nah, you didn't get me.
When little Tony first came out with us, I had him on his knees before he knew I was yanking his chain. Yeah, you did better than him anyways.
I was thinking about the designers realizing that players are going to be just driving forever, you know,
Jesus.
and they're like,
Hated it out
"What
of
are
the
we going to
city.
get them to do?
You
These
hated
cars are
most
slow."
places. Yeah, but
Well,
out
we're just
here
going to have
it's
to report a
worse.
shitload
there's a
of
place so
dialogue,
far
so
out of town
get
on the
writing,
books?
writers.
Town's the safest
Get
place
these
for
actors
deals.
acting.
Safest place for card games. The safest place for most of the things we do. We're expecting a big bag of money today. The guy owes. If it
The
ain't
Nanshi
big,
was playing this last
Boss will be
night.
pissed.
Fantastic.
Yeah, this
Nanashi.
place is a real earner. Oftentimes the places that get you the most dough are the ones most people don't look at twice. Just recently the motel's had a new lease of life. Last stop before Lost Heaven for rum coming up from Cuba.
They drive it this far.
Sure they do. And that's how we can sell it so expensive. Bill's Motel has gotten to be the place where crates get exchanged.
I should
Salieri
play the
protects it, but he
Saboteur.
lets the other
I
families
think I have
use
to
it
play it
too.
on the Xbox
Even
360.
To keep the
I mean, I
peace.
should stream that.
Sure.
Start
Plus
right
it's
from the
far enough
beginning.
away that no one cares. So long as everyone's
That'd be
making
awesome.
money, no one's gonna rock the boat. Anyone else
Eric
starting to
J,
lose the side of streets and
we talked about
sidewalks?
favorite gangster
You know, one for
flicks a
great
little while ago,
outdoors,
but I
Polly.
loved
He's not one for
Casino and
anything.
Goodfellas
Indoors,
and The
outdoors,
Departed,
in the
Godfather
city, out of the
movies.
city. I hate it
Pick
out
my
here.
fave.
Like when we sit in the field doing some booze handover
Man,
or something.
it's so hard.
It's always knee deep in shit, and most times it's dark and cold.
I guess
as
it is
hell.
Goodfellas.
That's
I
why
guess
it's
there-
good
it
we
was
got
so
you
seminal.
now, Tom. You can do all the jobs that Polly hates.
Happy to oblige.
At least they're not on horseback, Paul Adamson. Yes.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I loved Red Dead Redemption 2, but yes, that was absolutely something to contend with. Down here in the basement, alone, playing Red Dead
Wait for
Redemption
us here,
2 story
Tom.
for hours
We'll
and
be back
hours,
in a bit.
questioning my life.
Okay.
Donnie Brasco was incredible too, yes, absolutely. Okay. Hey, Emilio Lopez is here. Good to see you, pal. Eric J, good pick. Donnie Brasco and Carlito's Way. Carlito's Way. Listen, man, there's so many good ones. Even Scarface was so cheeseball, but it was a good movie.
Tom, I took one. Jesus Christ, Polly.
Flashing blue lights behind me. That's cool. That is
Don't come back.
a Vectrex. Anybody know what a Vectrex is? I know Abby Jameson and Sam 111 do. Paul Adamson probably does too. A lot of people don't. Vector-based cartridge system with its own built-in system or own built-in screen. Came out in the 80s. Massive failure.
Okay, just hang on.
Sade 82. Part of my job that sucks is reviewing the crappy games. Yes, the being trapped by a game that you have to give it considerable time to before you can. Let me get a gun out because I'm about to get shot here. I think, right? Okay. This is locked. Okay. That is part of the job that sucks. But who was I talking to? I was just talking to Greg Kasavin, who used to work at GameSpot. He was the editor-in-chief over there. And we were both talking about how important it is to play games that aren't, nobody sets out to make a shit game, but sometimes games are not good. And you learn something from all of those, and sometimes it's just heartbreaking. We were talking about Dark Void earlier, and I know that the devs on that really wanted to build something special, and they didn't quite do that. Goodbye. Okay. Still getting the handle on the controls, so excuse me if I die a lot. That's cool. Great details in this. I miss not being able to. I miss, that we had the ability to review almost everything because we had teams in different cities working. And so we were very thorough, and not only were we able to do that, but we were able to have discussions, kind of like second opinions about things. And I feel like we really provided an incredible service for players out there because we had a lot of wonderful, insightful commentary from real pros. And I miss that the current iteration of EP, the resources that I have, I just can't do that, right? Not to mention that every review was two people, so you'd have discussions about everything. And I think that viewpoint is very handy, too. Okay. Got you. But yeah, a lot of bad games in that mixture for sure. In fact, we used to call Ben and Jose, our San Francisco duo, the Crappeteers. we would often give them the luxury of reviewing stuff that didn't look that appealing, and we were often right, was not that appealing. But they had fun with that stuff. Makes for interesting conversations, right? Okay, give me that. Take some cover. Okay. Got you. I know I'm not. I'm not really in the Mafia mode when I'm talking about old EP stuff. Okay, this is cool. Gilotti for City Council. Great. Okay. Picking up lore, picking up backstory, environmental elements. Take care of all the thugs. Now, am I supposed to shoot this guy or beat him up?
Cavalry's coming, boys.
Targeting's a bit weird. Get him. Oh, come on. Okay. I thought I was shooting him right in the face. Okay. Ooh. My health is very low.
Taking cover.
Come on.
He's on me. Come on, get him.
Do I have him? Yeah, he's gone. Okay. It wasn't elegant, but I think I did it. So what is this? I'm at the pool table. Now what? Pick up the body. Now what do I do? I see this message here, okay. Maybe there's more thugs I gotta go kill. Alright, come on. What's in here? Closet. Any more health? No. Okay, gotcha. Save Sam. Okay. One sec. I'm just gonna see if there's a health pack in any of these rooms here. No, 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 no. Okay. Details in the room are great, huh? The interior stuff is it's a beautiful game. Wow, that's great. Just looks so solid. I haven't been reading any comments. Sorry, I'll get back to that in a sec here.
They really went to work on you, buddy. Christ. Come on. You'll be all right.
Oh, Dark Ram 13. Thank you for that kind comment, man.
Oh, shit. He's got the money, Tom. Oh, catch the bastard.
Okay.
Where is Sam?
He's okay. Inside.
Then go get the money!
Go! Here we go, guys. High-speed chase. We're getting up to about 40. Let's go do this. Oh, this is epic fun. Where is he shooting out of? Just his front window, okay. So, who needs windshields? Well, truly, who needs a windshield when you're... Well, I'm at 50. That's cool. Nice. No one's gonna mistake this for Burnout Paradise. Oh, that was very effective. Get out. Oh, I can't. Oops. Get in the car. What the? Uh-oh. That was dumb. Can I? Oh, what is happening? Oh, okay. Get. Oh man, that is like the hand of God just reached out and said, "No, you're playing this wrong." Okay, let's try that again. Last checkpoint. Here we go. Watch out for these sharp turns. How is he reloading? It's true, right? Distracted by my new puppy. Hopefully I can rewatch the stream and see what I missed. Absolutely, this will be archived. Taz, if I remember, the worst score was Chicken Shoot for the Wii, 0 from Vic, -2 from Foobs. That's correct, yes. And that might be the origin story for the Crappeteers, right there, Chicken Shoot. I enjoyed that review with Foobs so much, I said, this guy should review tons of crappy games. And we made that dream possible. Okay. This time I will try not to try not to ram the bad guys. I guess I'm a bad guy. My enemies. And flip. And then hop out of the car. Because that is basically a game-breaking maneuver, that. Okay, get out of the way, buddy. Go. There is like a little bit of a turbo here. Oh yeah, look at me go. Burning rubber. Oh, man. Whoa, what's happening? Did we get him? Did he stop? What's going on? Did I wreck his car? Is he dead? Oh, it looks like he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, I got him. Okay. Ooh. Oh, come on. Yeah, the aiming's a little better in close quarters. I'm still not used to it. Come on! Oh, he dropped it. That's great. Okay. Okay. I killed them all, guys. I am
That was when I saw the cost. What it meant to be on the inside.
an effective gangster
I should
today.
have took off there and then. But I couldn't go back to being a nobody.
Cool. Searching the car. Got to use some good old-timey sayings like, "Take that, you ugly mug." Vic is a superhero. Laugh out loud. Hip-hop Dan. Yes, we can laugh out loud at that. Hey, Vic, how would you say this remake compares to the original? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We had some audio hiccups if you're just joining us, Turtle Fuzzle, where we missed the beginning part of the story. I believe it is because I had the audio output of the Xbox One X at 7.1.
To mob enforcer overnight, is it? Just dumb luck?
Didn't feel that way at the time. Me
Take it
parking
easy,
on
Evil
that
One.
particular street, taking a break just when Paulie and Sam are coming around the corner. What are the odds? I felt like, I don't know, like someone was watching out for us.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, pal, but it's a lucky break all the same. I mean, one day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat, and the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money and lording it over the rest of us.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Back then, Salieri didn't have the run of the city. For every buck Salieri made, Don Morello would turn 10. He paid off cops, politicians, judges, and anyone he couldn't buy, he scared into looking the other way.
He did seem to have the city jumping in its own shadow, I'll give you that.
You hear anything about Joey Crackers?
Yeah, got his name in
Joey
the Morello file,
Crackers.
sure. Boxer, right?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Nintendo Boy found out about the Vectrex, from Angry Video Game Nerd. I play Polybius. Is that right? Polybius on the Vectrex.
Joey was
quite a
just
bit.
driving to
Kevin
the gym
Smitty.
one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
First 5 Vectrex games. That's a good idea, Abby Jamis. Today's stream brought to you by the Milton Bradley Vectrex.
Look at this. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Tom Morello, I didn't know it was you.
You know anybody else driving a rare import in this part of town, Joey?
No. Well, then, I'm sorry, I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, no, sir.
Oh,
I ain't never been in no accident.
Well, repairs are gonna be expensive.
Oh, you're not gonna need that, sir. The tires are just fine.
Oh, yeah.
Bent up is all.
Goodbye.
Cousin again.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I hope you're enjoying your sandwich at lunchtime. Get clubbing in there, right there. I might have missed it, Vic. Do you like the Mafia series? Dark Ram 13. I adore the Mafia series, particularly this game, which blew my freaking mind in 2002. All of these cut sequences, even back then, they were so ahead of the curve, so cinematic. And of course, everything's been updated.
That's true, too.
Joey Crackers and Jimmy Bag of Donuts. They are the caterers.
Head all caved in.
Don't square.
Maybe the Don knew Joey's
Hip Hop Dan, I've only been streaming on YouTube recently.
Who knows?
I
Don
may
Salieri chalked it
stream
up to Morello not being able to
on
think
other
straight when he was
platforms.
mad.
Might do a restream thing where you can do multiples. Taking this one step at a time, this venture into managing my live output like this. I've always been able to count on Blake and other people to kind of help me along with this, so I've been learning on the run as I go. Is there no roll maneuver in this remake? I am not sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not sure.
Most days, we was also having a bit of fun.
That was from Sam I Am 111. It's buffering, okay. Interesting. Cosmo Afterlife. Are we getting, is it freezing or is it and then it starts again, or is it choppy and then it's going? If there's any slowdowns, let me know, okay? We were using the internet like crazy in this household. My kid is addicted to Roblox, and she's also doing FaceTime chats or Facebook Messenger kids chats with people over video.
Down here so quickly.
So that's multiple layers of video. I was playing Stadia this morning, playing some NBA 2K21 on Stadia, downloading games, and my wife's working. So
not too smart with his money.
We could be hitting the Wi-Fi a lot.
He wants to get new tires so he can
Nothing too serious, Nintendo Boy 17. Okay.
I like fast cars. I figured it'll be a bit of a hobby. Turns out, Mikey's a great investment. The kid can't lose a race if he walks the track. He graduates from the junkers to gal jobs, and I start placing a few bets on him here.
Cool.
And
Cosmo Afterlife 71.
All my money back and more.
Hey, Sam says he's the guy to beat.
He was.
The Hades stream yesterday seemed to be.
But now Ralph says there's a hotshot European.
Turtle Fuzzle, you're a teacher. Love teachers. And hats off and mad respect to all teachers out there right now. All the time, but especially right now.
A lot of guys from the
yeah, we are sure using our internet. We're using it a lot.
It'll be
but
like
we had no
Black Thursday around here if he loses.
No issues with the Hades stream until I had the power surge yesterday. So it was like we jinxed it. I was talking about how well things were going. Because I feel like the computer's handling all the crunching of this stuff fine.
Everyone will cry foul, say the racist.
And it's not like it's chugging out and it's slowing down and getting all blurry. It's just like there's hitches. There's like it's almost like upload hitches.
Boost the European's car. Bring it to one of our mechanics. I'll make a few adjustments. You bring the car back.
Should be no problem, boss.
Sarah, can I get a drink here? As soon as you're ready.
Cosmo, no, I shan't be doing that. Okay, here we go. I missed all that story. I was talking. Sorry, guys. I apologize to anybody that wanted to hear that. Look at all of this detail. All right? Look at all of these apples that have been placed. Every jar, every can, the bottles, the lighting. This is gorgeous. Holy crap, they did a fantastic job. I mean, if we didn't know that this was a remaster, I think that's part of the challenge with this, is that they should have just said, I guess they have to, you know, connect it to a 20-year-old game, but I mean, this looks very contemporary. It looks beautiful.
Hey, Tom,
the gameplay is
a
little clunky so far. It's not as elegant as, you know, like Ghost of Tsushima or Red Dead or something like that, but it's
Look at this half portion. Where were you last night?
in terms
I was
of
with you.
placing
Go on
you,
ahead, Tom.
this is
I'll
wonderful.
deal with this mook. Polly, he drove you home.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. I mean, it's just so rich. There's a briefcase there for
For you, maybe. But those broads,
detail,
not
you know?
so much.
Fantastic.
Help you,
Every
Tom?
glow on the lanterns,
Nah, just looking around.
on the light
I
fixtures.
saw you talking to the Don, so you know
Great.
what to do.
So this is
You
HQ.
didn't say, go look around.
I gotta go talk to Ralph. Let's go talk to Ralph. Let's go see what Ralph's got.
Hey, buonasera, Tom.
Buenos Aires. All right, let's go. This guy's gonna tell me my car's
Hey, Titi
fast.
Tommy. Big day coming up, right? You seen the race before?
Kind of hard to miss. Salieri isn't going to let Morello break his winning streak, huh?
No, sir. Gotta send him a message. So, tonight. We borrow his guy's motor.
Tiger
from
Man
the
Show,
track.
good to see you.
My friend Bobby is a guard. For a little dough, he'll show you where it is, then look someplace else while you turn the key.
I like Bobby already.
Frame rate
Sure.
is fine for
Then
me.
there's
Could be
this
your
other guy,
stream.
Lucas Bertone. You take the car to him down under the Giuliano Bridge. He'll, tune it a little. Make the race tomorrow more interesting.
Then I take the car straight back, and Bobby can stop looking someplace else.
But you gotta be quick. But Bobby comes off shift at 1:30, and then the next guy, he's an ass.
I'm just gonna check the stream
if you
health
need
on
somewhere to
YouTube
keep
here
your
in 1
motor
second here.
safe, where no one can take
Says
them,
excellent
feel free to
condition.
use the garage. Carlo finally got around to clearing it out.
Thanks. Good to know.
Oh, I just realized I'm on the slower paced Wi-Fi, but it's still fast, so it should be okay. And I can't change any of that now because it'll ruin the whole stream.
Whenever you
Okay,
want.
so let's
Just leave them with me at the back there.
open the garage to select my vehicle. Okay. All right. I have 300 up, 300 down here, and my speeds are pretty phenomenal, so it's just that we have a lot of internet being hammered. This looks great. Let's drive the Schubert. I think I probably got some of these because they gave me the pre-release edition, some specials, so I don't know if you get all of these early in the game. And we are still very early in the game, but hell, why not? Let's check out some of these cars. This looks great. Look at how gorgeous this is. Okay, meet with the guard at the racetrack. Here we go. This has got some speed. Let me know how that stream is, okay, you guys? Kevin Smitty, I do not know the price of this. It's probably $50, I would imagine, Canadian. I'm in Canada. I'm in Vancouver. Might be like $39.99. That's a good question. I mean, they may have tried to get this out at full price because they put some work into this sucker. Stream's looking okay. Great. It is kind of like a launch day checklist before you press that live button. And I almost have to put a sticky note to make sure I put all of the toggles on correctly. I think this is the mission where you start the race car from
Bobby?
the track. Yes,
Yep.
Sam.
We can take your car to the garage. Place is empty.
Any friend of Ralphie's a friend of mine.
I mean, if you got the money, sure.
$39 at Target. Is that in the States or in Canada, Hip Hop Dan?
Tomorrow morning they start coming. Whole city. They smuggle in hooch. There's fighting. I hate it. Are you actually trying to give me whiplash? Well done. You gave me whiplash.
Oh, that's great.
Come on. Name a better place to pick up a dame than this place this weekend.
Don't get me started.
Whoa!
What's wrong with you?
Oh my God.
Don't get me started.
That's great.
Things
U.S.
I've seen.
Okay.
Okay, this is it.
There is no Target in Canada, Paul Adamson. Oops. Okay. What's wrong with you? Video game NPC asks me. Oh yes, we get the race car. Okay, here we go.
1929 Carazella C Series. Best in class. It's a shame you gotta wreck it.
Cool.
If they see this on the road, cops are gonna ask questions.
When they catch up, sure. Try to keep it one piece too, huh?
So, I gotta be back from Bertone by 1:30 before the
Vic
next
the
guy
Fender
shifts.
Bender, yeah, totally.
Yeah, he's an ass.
I heard.
Oh, this is cool. This is fun. It slides all over the place, this one. Woo! Oh, yes. Whoa. Oh my God! What did I do? Physics went a little bit crazy there. That's awesome. I just completely flipped a truck. I guess they would have been much lighter, the vehicles back then. Or were they? Because they were probably just all hardcore, like metals. You know, I don't even know if aluminum was being used back then. This is gorgeous. Oh my God, the mist around the lights. Wow, what a beautiful game.
Reports come in of a stolen car in Chinatown.
Stolen car in Chinatown. Loving those streetcars. Going to Lucas's garage. Here we go. Taking our... Oh! Wow. My car is almost destroyed. Alright, here we go.
All officers, search is called up. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol. Be alert for a race car out on the roads tonight. Did I hear that right?
This is cool. See, I want a superhero game set in this era. Oops. Thinking the superheroes totally overshot. Right? Wouldn't that be amazing? I guess Rocketeer would fit that, but I don't know. You could do like Golden Age Batman or something like that. That'd be amazing.
Tommy Angelo.
Lucas Bertoni. Oh, ain't she a thing?
Favorite character in the game right here,
We don't
Lucas.
have much time.
Hey, I'm a fast worker. Sit tight.
Dark Ram left Rocket League, wants to go back because of my driving. Morbid question, but can you shoot at the officers in the game? Adam Bernash, yeah, I think you've got to kill the cops, man. You're a scumbag in this game. It's the job.
Okay, she's done.
Thanks, Lucas. I gotta get back before anyone catches on.
Go easy with her. She's gonna misbehave.
I'm just throwing up the stream here so I can
Tell Mr.
take a gander at how it looks
I'm
for
always
me.
available for this kind of work. I do
Thank
stuff
you,
for a lot of
everybody,
people,
for tuning in,
but I
by
always
the
know
way.
where I
It's
stand with
wonderful
you
to be able to
guys.
play this with you.
Hot cars,
Yeah,
getaways.
looks good.
Anything for the right price.
Let's just hope Salieri's guy wins tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks all right.
For all our sakes.
That's good to know.
Okay.
I'm actually not
Drive
on the
careful.
5G Wi-Fi. I'm on the 2.4G Wi-Fi, but the speeds are still over 100 up and down, so it should be okay. Okay, what am I doing? I don't want to blow the engine, is that right? I can't remember any of these missions. I remember, like, hazy details. I remember racing. Oh, I have to blow the car, right? I have to destroy the car in the race so that somebody wins or the driver. I don't know. Something happens here. Careful driving back. She's going to misbehave. Gotcha. Thank you, Paul Adamson. I mean, honestly, standing ovation for the artists that built this remaster. They did an amazing job. Imagine a shadow game with this kind of aesthetic. It doesn't have to be superheroes, but there's just something cool about superheroes in video games. I don't know if you guys know that I dig that. Yeah, just this kind of this, you know, pre-World War II / Gothic / noir kind of urban landscape, pulpy landscape. There's so much you can do with this. Totally untapped. I mean, even if Grand Theft Auto wanted to. I mean, it's all owned by 2K, so I don't think they ever would do that. But there's a lot to explore in this kind of a world inside of a video game. I want the Miller's Crossing video game. That's another one of my favorite gangster movies, by the way. That's right near the top. That's probably top 3. The Coen brothers. Superb Miller's Crossing. Beautiful. I have not been flooring it on purpose. There's my shattered convertible. Okay. Yikes. Camera's a bit slow for your maneuvers when you're backing up and stuff. So there's a moment of like, am I
good to go.
Driving into something?
Like
Snoopy versus Mario Kart.
Okay, let's get out of here.
What they got to make is that Snoopy, Red Baron, Crimson Skies alike. They got to upconvert that thing. I still have that on my 360. I play that every once in a while. It's great. 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, Miller's Crossing. Yeah, I think it's right up there with the best that the Coen brothers ever made. Nobody talks about that movie. The dialogue is gangster Shakespearean. It's so good. I remember, what's the rumpus? I just was blown away as a young actor. Thinking of the dialogue that those amazing actors in that film got to play with. Such a good movie.
That's right. This crazy bastard.
Snoopy Skies, yes.
Starts pissing all over the joint.
Really? What, he didn't call the cops?
Nah, sometimes you just gotta make them think you're crazy.
Tom, you got a moment?
Oh. Sure, Frank.
We've got a bit of a situation.
Is the boss okay?
Oh yeah, it's nothing like that. Mikey Dunn, our driver. Some of Morello's guys roughed him
Gabriel
up
Byrne,
last night.
Turtle Fuzzles.
Broke his arm,
You know,
broke his
I
jaw.
love the direction
Sent him
of
to
the
the
conversations in our chat.
Yeah, tough
You
luck
guys
for
are
Mike.
awesome, and I
Anyway,
really, really
you're
appreciate
going
you
to
being
race
here.
for him.
You guys are bringing up Gabriel Byrne in the chat.
It's a half hour
I guess
before
it's
the starting
Mafia.
gun
There's
goes off, so
some
this is not a discussion.
connection there. You're going to go down
Don
that
wants to
line
win.
if you've got,
More
any
importantly,
interest in
he
this
wants Morello to
this
lose.
genre.
And you.
We got
are our
Gabriel
best
Byrne
leader.
going to Snoopy versus the
Otherwise,
Red Baron. There we
I'd be
go.
talking to someone else.
Yeah. Okay, Frank.
Good. Rafi has the car gassed and ready. Get to the track right away.
All right, here we go. Cosmo Afterlife 71. That's a very good question. This is a remaster, so a lot of things had to get remade. I would say this was probably a year and a half to tool and to recreate assets, to re-record stuff, reposition cameras, do the gameplay programming and tuning and tweaking. I'd say 18 months.
Replacing him is
And it may have been little chips of work all the way along, that were stacked on. Turtle Fuzzle. Thank you. Stressed out my ass with my current workload. Good to see you at least, Vic. Oh, Nocturnal Toothbrush. All right, here we go. We are in a race. Here we go, everybody. We are getting up to 60 miles an hour. We are racing down the track as quickly as we possibly can, but there is going to be trouble because that's what we've done to this car. Somebody's going to blow up. First turn. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. People would think I'm playing Forza Motorsport 9. Here we go. Historical racing on the Xbox One X. Ah! Physics are totally weird in this game, but that's all right. It's a video game. I love it. Go!
Not pretty at all.
Oh,
It's a
don't
tight
do that.
pack as they fight for first.
I actually thought of it as Forza for a second, and I pulled back on the thumbstick, but it just changed the camera on it. Pretty solid physics, man. I mean, not very realistic, but fun for racing.
All still in the mix, with time still left to go.
I think we're in a number 13 on purpose, because Hangar 13 did the work. The guys that made Mafia 3.
Are these the final podium places, or is it someone else's time
Headed
to
up
shine?
by incredibly talented Hayden Blackman, who had a very long career at LucasArts. We used to talk to him about all kinds of cool stuff that he worked on over there. And he's also a comic book writer. Super creative individual. I have to reach out to him for a Vic's Basement.
This guy is a fine replacement. You kidding me?
Papa!
Rough racing out there. Hopefully nothing serious. Some drivers really starting to stretch out ahead now.
Cool. Let me know if you guys would prefer to see this full screen. If you're interested in that, I can pop me out. Because it is a glorious looking game. This race is far from over. It's a beautiful day on the track today. The sun is beating down on the pavement. All the racers are ready. Tensions are high. Love it. Ah! Oh, yes. Totally planned. Ah! Gosh. Okay. Good suspension on this race car. Okay. I don't think I'll be doing that again.
Don't worry, folks. We have doctors nearby.
Oh! Get out of the way! Why did I have to, like, drive right at that guy? Okay, come on.
With
Go.
Lichtenberg no longer a contender, the front three are jostling for position.
You! This is great. I love that it's like an action sequence, like in a movie, you know? Like, it feels like that. It's like we got to the racing scene of this Mafia film. It's great. Go!
With the pack closing in.
Nice. See, in the Forza games, my tires would have tapped on that grass, just you know, leaned into it, and I would be doing donuts all over the frickin' place, driving into the wall. Guys would be seeing me swear, sweat would be beating down my forehead. I'd be forcing a smile, saying, "Man, I'm having a blast. My car's all over the frickin' track." I always find those sim racers to be about as humbling as Demon Souls and Dark Souls type games. There's a through line with that kind of hardcore simulation type content.
Angelo is still out in front.
I am in first. I am gonna win if I don't blow it. Cool.
Tommy Angelo's in first. But
That was cool. I dig this. Vic versus Ferrari. Yeah, I haven't seen Ford versus Ferrari. Oh, that's happening in game, by the way. That shop right there. Have you tried out in voice acting, Vic, between your narrator voice and your Connery impression? Nintendo Boy 17. I've been in a couple of games. I don't really put myself out there for that, but I would love it. That'd be great. So if anybody's making games and they're watching this, they want me to do some voices, let me know. I'd love it. Saboteur even started like this. Love it. Yes. Mafia 1, Issa Rain. Absolutely.
I'd be homeless now if not for you.
I just did what the Don asked.
Ah, yes, I did do some narration for a documentary. A producer friend of mine named Michael Hamilton had me in a bunch of stuff, sports docs, which I loved.
Sure. Thanks.
I knew you
EP had YouTube emojis.
You made us all a lot of money today.
I haven't worked on them for a while. I should, though, yes. You're right, Graham Coombe.
Hey, what about the European?
He's probably wearing cement boots by now, the poor bastard. Here. You earned every dollar of this.
Adam Bernash, you're speaking my language with arcade racers.
Thanks, boss.
Haven't played Predator Hunting Grounds. I have to play that, Cosmo.
Nah, but maybe I'll buy my mom a new coat.
Good boy. Go get yourself a drink.
Congratulations, big hero.
Nah, I just got lucky's all.
Well, I had my money on the other guys, so drinks are on you.
Oh.
I mean, I'm liking this better than the Mafia 2 and 3. This is really fun.
Now you're ready for the pictures.
Thanks.
And hey, when you're done celebrating, you might want to go find your buddy Paulie. He's so drunk, he's gonna get hit by a parked car.
Yeah, okay. I'll get him home safe.
Just replying to a text here. 1 second. Okay. I watched your TED Talk a few weeks ago on not being a dick. Was really good. Hip Hop Dan. Thanks, pal. That was a surreal honor to be able to do that.
You made that look easy to Tommy. When they started racing here 20 years ago, most guys didn't even make the finish.
Magic's in the motor, Ralph. I just showed
cool.
him where to go. Hey, you seen Paulie?
Well, then, good to see you.
He said he was hungry or something.
Grand Theft Auto 1931. This would be that.
Sure will,
Yes.
Tom. Thanks.
Great story, Turtle Fuzzle in Mafia 2, but I like this era better. I also like that it was out of nowhere. Like this was, I think, a Czechoslovakian team that built this, and they just shocked the world, much like what CD Projekt Red has done.
Hey, anything for the Colettis.
Well, enjoy the moment. But the deal with Paulie before he embarrasses himself and the family. I will not let the boss's day end sourly.
You don't have to worry, Frank. I'll find him.
That's one of my favorite things about the video game industry, honestly, is that the next incredible game or the next incredible, evolution of the medium can literally come from anywhere. It can come from a massive team. It can come from Nintendo, and oftentimes it does. It can come from one of the, huge studios that Sony has invested in. Or it can come from, a tiny village or a tiny town. Usually they're college towns because there's a lot of young people that learn some fundamentals, and then they go off and start their own projects. But we've seen that again and again, this game when it originally came out, and what CD Projekt Red has worked on, the Vin Diesel, the Pitch Black guy, I forget the name of those games. Oh, the Riddick games. Incredible, right? And we're seeing that with Fall Guys right now. Although that studio has been around forever and they've got lots of people, but this is their huge breakout game.
Great race, champ.
Hey, last time I saw you drive like that, Tom, I had a gun to your head.
You saying there wasn't one today?
Grand Theft Auto
When I shut it
Flintstones,
down,
Steal a
it's drowning
Dinosaur,
in
Go
dough.
Bowling, Samurai
That means you're
M111.
safe. Hey, you seen Paulie?
Papers,
Guy's
Please,
soused.
Turtle Fuzzle
Ain't
is
been
talking
walking
about.
sideways.
Yeah, I mean, we see tons of indie games that come out, just challenge everything, like Inside.
I've been asked by the LHPD to remind all racegoers that the sale and consumption of alcohol is strictly prohibited.
Graham Coombe is playing Fall Guys. See, I can see you through the camera, Graham. I know what you're up to, buddy. I know what you're playing. Vic says, Xbox sent me a console. Gary Mall. No, They have not sent me a console. I don't know how many Canadian outlets are getting them right now. Feels like a lot of them are U.S. based.
Yeah, I think Polly's big day at the track's over.
Although I haven't checked the mail today, so who knows? Maybe they have. They did send Jeff one, yes. I mean, let's be honest. All the companies are going to send Jeff one of these things. He works with all of those guys. Do a Vic's Basement with Ken Lobb, Eric J. That is a wonderful idea. I would love to have that come together. I'll reach out to Xbox on that.
Says you gotta go home.
That's an asshole. You should show some respect.
Well, that's true, but I'm saying you gotta go home too before you resurface the pit lane.
Well, okay then. I guess.
Let's go, Jim.
This guy's a character. And he's hammered. Timmy played this back in the day. Eric C., good question.
You did real good today,
No comment.
Tommy, with the driving. I was right. I was right when I found you. You know what I said?
What did you say, Polly?
I said, this guy can drive, Don Salieri. This is a guy who can drive.
And here we are.
Here we are. Right here. That's where we are. You put me to shame, Tom. Look at you. Now you're even some kind of race car driver.
We all got
They hired a good actor for this. He's adding a lot of color.
Me and Sam.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Eric C.
That right, huh?
You don't know what it's like.
Ooh. Pushing cars around. Tom and I were talking just before he committed to Intellivision to go and lead the company to get the new Amico out the door. Realizing another one of his dreams, because he was always a legit Intellivision fanboy. But just before he went down that road, he and I were starting to go back and forth about how we were going to work together again on something. And then, of course, he's incredibly busy with Intellivision and with Video Games Live, but there's also some pretty severe conflict of interest things there, you know? Like, I wanted him to review in 2018 the Insomniac Spider-Man game, because he's a Spider-Man junkie, but he just felt weird talking about a PlayStation game because he's the president of Intellivision. But I sure love doing podcasts and catch-up conversations and having him on the show, and we'll figure something out. There's got to be some interesting ways for us to collaborate on stuff.
I don't know. Taking you home seems more classy.
Taking my buddy home. Oh, he puked in the car. That's great. What the? I got out of the car, walked over, and then got out of the car again. So, oh, am I not at the right spot? Am I not at the right spot? Where do I gotta go? Oh, I have to go right here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, when is the Intellivision coming out? I'm pretty stoked for it. It comes out in May, I believe, next year. April or May.
Maybe that's, yeah, a good idea. Yeah, well, okay, I'm gonna...
Turtle Fuzzle, I fully agree with that. It is amazing that we can do this together. And honestly, a necessity right now because of so much material that is coming out that I want to be able to cover and show you guys, and we can talk about it. But it's also a way less lonely way for me to check out these things, you know? Like, I'm actually able to get your real-time reactions and questions and comments, and you help me along with strategies in some of these games as well. So it's really cool. It's as cool for me, for sure, for you guys to be able to watch any of this stuff. It's just as cool for me to be able to do this and to share this progress along with you.
Yeah, that's the call, Tom. You want anything else?
Nah, I'm heading home.
Hey, Tom, before you go, I ask maybe a small favor. Huh?
Sure, Luigi, what do you need?
Walk my daughter home.
Sarah? The way I hear it, she doesn't need any kind of escort.
She's a tough.
This is great.
Pack of boys near her place. The punks, cattivi ragazzi. They talk blue, make advances. Sarah.
Nah, last disciple.
Speak the mind. But maybe she says something they don't like. Things get ugly. But if you working at home, this will remind these punks she's the Don's a goddaughter.
No problem, Luigi. I'd be honored.
Benny. Sarah, the time to close.
Gary Mall, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it doesn't just drop you right into carnage like Mafia 3. It's not all like dealing with time
just work here.
issues back and forth, like going back in time, flashbacks and all that stuff. Yeah, this is much more.
Fine.
Takes you into the story. You get to know the characters.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Unless you have your audio set wrong, and then you don't hear any of the dialogue.
Let me get my
which is the way we started
I'll
this
wait for you
stream.
outside.
I gotta whack that bartender, Lewis. Adam Bernashi said, "Did I first want to become a video game reviewer? That was a very ahead of the time goal when I think about it."
We're talking about meeting up tonight anyway.
I guess.
Yes, I wanted to review games,
What he's gonna think.
but my goal back in
He treats me like a kid sometimes.
basically 94, 95, when I conceived EP, was to produce a show and to really get to know the video game industry, really get behind the scenes, and then
Hey, I cooked it, so I get to say where it goes.
Honest Reviews was
Well,
structured
maybe
around what
tomorrow's
Siskel and
finally gonna
Ebert
be
were
the day
doing
he
with
fixes his
movies.
own
Well, video
breakfast.
games was a huge component of what was going to make EP work, and so we did that. It was a lot of knocking on doors and a lot of figuring out how to do it, but
Could
we
you
were
knock
able to
on
do
the
that
door?
in '97.
Only got so many hands here.
But we had already done a couple of years online with our website, so we had some pretty good disciplines in place by the time we got onto television. But it was it was all brand new, and we had a lot of learning on the go, which was really fun.
Sarah, that for me?
Yeah, though it's not as much as last time.
It's enough. Nona thinks you're an angel.
The Don hates seeing food go to waste.
And this has gotta be Tommy. Sarah told us all about you.
That right.
You're a famous race driver, Tom. Everyone talks about you.
Yeah, she's right. They do.
So he's known as a famous race car driver now.
Well, anyways, don't let the cold in, Juliet. I'll see you at church.
All right. Have a great evening.
Night.
Buena noche, Tommy.
It's interesting, right? Like, this is the commentary on it, how it's the artifice of, the civilized kind of relationship that people that are in the mob are integrating into their community. And everybody's just trying to, like, not really assess the choices that some of these unethical choices and morally duplicitous choices that these characters
killed
are
on
doing.
my account, Tom.
That's cool.
I try to avoid it.
That's all you got? You spend all this time
That's-
with a
that's some
lady
pretty-
killer like Sam Trapani, and the best line you got is
Pretty
"Good night for a
mature,
walk," anyways.
Character development and story
Yeah,
development,
I guess so.
especially for a 2002 game. But obviously, taken lots of lessons from
Flowers for the ladies,
hundreds
signore?
of films before this.
Nah, we're good.
Now I don't get flowers?
When you let me take you on a real date and not some walk home for
Cool.
Luigi, then you get the flowers.
That could happen. If Pop's not gonna stop me seeing one of yous.
Louis Arias, I
think
don't
he
know if
knows
I'll be
anyway.
playing that Kirby fighting game. I didn't play the first one,
These guys have been
so I don't know if I'd be
creeps
able
me
to keep
for
up with the
weeks.
story.
But I didn't tell you as I,
I
know
don't
what you like. I mentioned it to Dad this one time, and all of a sudden he gets you to be my knight in shining armor. So yeah, he knows.
I sure love Kirby,
Well, like
though.
I say,
Lots of fantastic
no
Kirby
problem
games.
with
I could do a first 5 Kirby
Then
games.
it wouldn't last long. I know what happened to all the other guys I dated. I helped hide the bodies.
So now we are.
I've been trying to keep you safe, Tommy Angelo, all this time.
Let's go someplace.
Thanks for the catch-up, Louis.
The pictures, maybe. You can get your flowers.
That'd be good.
All right, let's do some
Hey there,
fisticuffs.
darling. Are you stepping out on us?
Piss off.
Don't cast a kitten, dollface. We'll let your boyfriend watch. What do you say?
We going to have trouble here?
Trouble started back when you tried
Cosmo,
to steal our girl, Chief.
that concept is something that
Yourselves are
has been
You'll end up in wooden overalls.
discussed and attempted in the games industry a
Last
lot,
chance
but
to walk away.
it's
We ain't frails.
such a nebulous
We know
thing.
who you work for.
It's,
Salieri might
I
have
think
been
a
the big
better
six when he
idea
was younger,
around that is not so
but
much a
he's all
finished
locked up
product,
now.
but a
It's only a matter of time before
finished
Morello
team.
punches his ticket.
You know, like to
don't
see
need
if a team
Salieri
is going to gel, and maybe they
or
do
anyone
1
else.
month worth of work, but
Not for this.
to think about
Well,
critiquing a
then let's
group
see what you
across
got,
building
cake
something and
eater.
completing it, very difficult. Maybe a game jam show, like what people can pull off together in 48 hours.
Get away from me!
But games are so they're so challenging, and they're so amorphous until they're finished in a way. It's like the last 10% of a game is so incredibly important. So it's hard to really wrap your head around, I think. Oh, it's B.
Johnny here.
How you would put a show together like that. Vic is the godfather of video games journalism from Enter Name. That's very sweet, and kind of an appropriate comment while I'm playing Mafia 1. That's very very kind. It's very sweet. Thank you, and thank you for the super chat, brother. Or sister. Enter Name is nebulous. I don't know who that person might be. Don Lucas. Oh man. Now do you want those flowers? Okay, and so how do I pick this thing up? Pick up the pipe. Oh, I'm dead. Ooh. Ooh. Chatty Cathy. The chaos behind it would make it cool TV. Cosmo Afterlife 71. Yeah, certainly. And there's a lot of examples of drama in reality type programming, and a lot of that is produced and conceptualized and edited. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's a show in there. It feels a little exploitative, though, because I think what's really more beneficial to the medium is longevity and less about like how people would be challenged against each other, and then the pressure gets too high, and then they leave in some good for TV hairy huff, you know. So I don't know. Maybe if they're mobile games or something, not like a team of 10 to 50, but maybe it's a team of or teams of 3 or something. That could be cool, where the stakes weren't quite as high, but the pressure certainly is. I don't know. We are having a production meeting during a live stream. It's what we do here at EPN. Hope you know what you're in for when you come watch the gameplay. All right, let's go get this guy. I've got my pipe, and you are done. Oh, I got a duck. Okay. But yeah. Hope that you being a douchebag to my
Tommy!
lady friend is worth the hole in your head. All right, here we go.
My turn now.
Hold on. Gotta
Hope you're
gotta get rid of somebody here. 1 second here. Goodbye. All right, and let's make sure that we're streaming. Everything is okay. All right, let's go back to punching up some people. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm supposed to duck. Okay. I think Jonathan Blow used to host a game jam weekends for up-and-coming developers. Felt like he talked about that at one point. Anthony Way, yeah. All right, here we go. Load last checkpoint. It's Sam I Am 111. Yeah, this does feel like it's totally remade, right? Oh, continue. Hell's Kitchen, but it's for games. Vic gives a 1 out of 10 to all the awful games. Screaming at developers like Gordon Ramsay. I don't know, man. That seems a bit too nasty. I'm like failing with the dodging. Okay, here we go. Gotcha. All right.
You may want help.
Screaming at game developers in a show would just feel like reading YouTube comments in a way, you know? Not on this channel.
I mean, you're good. That's what
There's a lot of angry channels out there with lots of angry comments.
Get away from me!
All right, let's go get these guys. So.
You got a good right hook, I'll give you that.
That's great.
You're
I'm
bleeding.
digging this. What camera do you use
Come
for
up to my
live streaming?
place.
Always looks
I'll
so
take a
clear.
look.
Thank you. I have a Panasonic GH5, which is it's a 4K video. Well, it's a 4K DSLR that's great for video, and we do a lot of production with it. And it's a little overkill for in here. And I've got a sun gun, like an LED light panel that's on me. I don't have any lighting behind me. I would like to be able to do that and curate a little bit more of what my elements are behind me. But I have run out of space in the basement. But yeah, I've got good production gear, and I'm incorporating it. I've got a Roland video switcher that I have introduced for today's Vic's Basement, and so the stuff around me is starting to grow. I'm starting to feel like I'm at mission control now.
What do you got?
What camera? Okay.
Compliments of the Don.
Sounded like Batman theme from Danny Elfman. Last Disciple just said. I have not got my hands on a Series S or X.
Take another.
I expect I will be soon, though.
All right. You gonna grin and bear this?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Yeah, this looks amazing.
'Cause I
I've
don't need
been
the little old lady
impressed
next door
by the
complaining
visual
it's
fidelity of
super
this
about
from
all the racket.
minute 1.
Just be quick about it, will you?
It's gonna take as long as it takes.
See you,
Sloppier
WSE.
the
Thanks for
stitch,
dropping in.
the uglier the
Thank you all
scar.
for watching. You guys are
Right.
all incredible. Thank you. Which
stuff
system
a lot
are
of
you
fun.
more excited for? Oh, that's a very loaded question. It's a good question. I think I'm more
ready to
excited
go
for the
after Luigi
PlayStation 5
sometimes.
because of Miles
You got
Morales.
pretty good at ducking dinner plates.
I
So one day
gave
she'd stab you
Spider-Man
with her
Game of the
knitting
Year in 2018. I
Right
love
through the hand.
Insomniac. I love Spider-Man. I
for?
love Spider-Man video
Nice.
games. I love the character of Miles Morales.
She
So
wasn't
every
ugly.
checkbox is checked there.
Jealous drunk. There.
So that's it right now.
Not my best work,
but
but
I love what Xbox
the
is
whole
playing at. I love that all that
There's
backwards
gotta be
compatibility is
something
going to
to remember
hum on that
nothing else.
machine. That isn't a Vectrex right there.
You're staying
That is my
over.
beautiful
Can't have you
Vectrex
stumbling
I
through the
bought
neighborhood pie-eyed.
in the 80s.
Not when them hoods are out looking for you
After
anyways.
they dropped in price massively. They were selling for like $400. And then Milton Bradley got out of video games, and then I bought that for $90 Canadian
No.
at Eaton's,
And it heats
an
out.
old department store that no longer is with us. I ruined this romantic moment talking about my nerdy Vectrex, but it's nice to see that they're getting tighter, this group right here. Chapter complete. Sarah. I am just crushing the achievements today. Gonna play for another 20 minutes, and I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll be back at 3 o'clock with my buddy Jose Sanchez, Fubar. We are going to do a live Vic's Basement for you guys, go over the news of the week, and play some WWE Battlegrounds and have some fun.
This can't stand.
Sarah's okay, boss. I took care of it.
She started working here before
Gary
she
Mall,
could
you'll
see
get
over the
you'll get
bar.
my thoughts on the Vic's Basement episode
have a daughter
starting
of
at
my
3
own.
o'clock today, or you can watch the
I'd
archive
do
later.
anything for Luigi's little girl.
So would I. We all would.
That's right, boss. Anything for Luigi and Sarah.
Do those bastards think this is fucking Luna Park or something? I'll rip them apart with my own hands.
I love this guy.
Our business is protection.
It's like they dropped
But
Jay
who's gonna pay
Baruchel
up when
into
they
this
learn
game.
We can't even protect one of our
Take it
own
easy,
as
Chris
she walks
Walker.
home from work.
So what do you want us to do?
Teach these boys a lesson. Break every bone in their bodies. Put them in wheelchairs. Bust their faces up so bad, even their mothers can't look at them without screaming.
We know where they're holed up.
My friend on the force says we should start looking into Chinatown.
Then Big Biff will know something. Tommy, go to Vinny, get us some gear. Meet me at Biff's place.
Yeah, okay.
Leave these punks laying.
Adam,
in the
man,
street.
that's a pretty
I want everyone to know.
that's a
we do
pretty
not
heavy
allow mad dogs to run
talking
wild
point
in our
around
neighborhood.
You got it,
ZeniMax,
boss.
and certainly the
Some of these sons of bitches could still be on our turf.
you know, the bad blood
I'll
that
check
still
the
exists
neighborhood.
with John Carmack
Make sure they're
and
gone when she
Bethesda
dips.
is very out in the open.
Yeah, same. Okay, so when you're done
There
with
will
Vinny,
be
come find me in
there will be
Chinatown.
changes. Somebody
Sure.
liked my
Let's go
achievement.
bust
That's
some
awesome.
heads.
There will be changes. There always is when there are acquisitions. And they are going to be managed the way that Microsoft manages things. That's the way it's going to. It won't be immediate, but it will happen. Carmack already expressed his hope that he's able to kind of come back to the family a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Was that human head story around the days when they were working on Prey, the original remake of Prey or Prey 2 or whatever it was?
Here for some heaters, Tom.
Vic, they were awful to my buddies. I'm a
going
3D
heel.
artist from Madison, and there is no love for
You gotta give a
ZeniMax in our
beating to some
industry.
punks who've been
Interesting,
out
Adam,
there.
man.
I don't want to
Yes,
pull
sir.
this.
Yeah.
Piss
Prey
and
2.
balls.
Yeah, I remember getting the human
Something
head
bust
demo
heads.
of that game.
That's
It looked
all.
amazing. It looked incredibly ambitious. I had no idea that it was
Sam turned over some guy's
that
warehouse to the
heated. But
What
yeah,
about
it's
Big
big
Babe Ruth
business.
himself, the guy said?
Many millions and
horse
billions
shit,
of
but
dollars are made in the
they bust
industry, and
heads. You punks won't
sometimes
have time for questions.
a little busting heads.
No, they won't.
Some tough
Thanks,
stuff
man.
happens in video games, and it breaks my heart to hear that. But it does happen. A lot of people burn out too. They get kind of frustrated with the. Okay, we got to go meet Paulie in Chinatown. They get frustrated with the bureaucracy and the politics, the internal office politics. And then, honestly, that what happens in many of those cases is people leave big companies and big studios, and they go and start off their own either independent company, or they work out a publishing deal, and they fashion together a business that's more along the kind of company they'd like to work for. And that doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. Shout out from Montreal, Dave D. I love Montreal. I can't wait to come back. I feel for you guys. I know that the cases are rising, and there's been there's been some stuff going on around COVID, and I hope everybody's staying safe out there. Not just in Montreal, but everybody. But it's one of my favorite cities on earth. I often dream of relocating there. I was born in Montreal, but we've built a good life for ourselves and for Electric Playground out of Vancouver, so I can't complain about anything. Or they become like Raven Software, Adam Bernash. Yeah, that's an amazing studio. That is. I really have hope that, you know, like Vicarious Visions is able to make a Tony Hawk game, and Toys for Bob is making a Crash Bandicoot game. I really hope that Raven is able to, you know, invent something of their own, you know, not just be a support company. Not that that's terrible work, because the games that these huge studios have to support are massive, like Call of Duty.
Got yellow fever that time we boosted the Shanghai skin.
Listen, the games industry never stands still. It's never one thing, and no company is ever one way. Like, it's fluid, and it's always moving forward, and it's always learning, and it's always adapting. But yeah, certainly along the way, sometimes people get steamrolled over, and it's not always cool.
Biff, you fat bastard. How you doing?
Can you guys believe, like, the details in where we have already traveled? We're really early in this game, only a couple hours in, and there's just so much richness.
What's the beef?
Extraordinary work here.
Got some jokers causing trouble. They messed with Luigi's daughter.
Plenty of hoods around. You got any more?
One of them's a weasel named Billy. Pals with a prissy chump and a bruiser with a bald head.
Right, I know them. They're set up in the old service station a block over.
It does feel like we've hit a 25-year kind of milestone, carrying on Sam I Am 111's comment there about Raven and their back catalog, where the whole industry is thinking of clever ways to remake and remaster
Relax, just waiting for my guy.
Amazing games that were beyond the, with imagination beyond what that original state of technology allowed for. You know, like, yes, it makes sense to go back. Makes sense to go back and redo some of those amazing games from back in the day.
Mexican.
I think we're going to see more and more of that, especially if games like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 2 does really well, which I assume it has.
Originally, anyways, he lives in Holbrook.
Did Don know about this?
Metric Force Gaming, it is a masterpiece visually, 100%. Another game to kind of illustrate that.
When you see him?
Yeah.
You know, there are some buttes, some really clever ideas sitting there, ready to be utilized for modern players out there. Final Fantasy VII Remake did that. Tony Hawk has done that. The Ratchet & Clank remake that Insomniac did that.
I walk in and start beating.
We don't just want remakes. Even the Super Mario Galaxy and Sunshine, less so Mario 64, in the 3D All-Stars collection also did that as well. Adam. Sounds like you've got some stories to tell, my friend.
Nicest ass I've ever seen in my life.
Yo.
Metal Gear Solid needs to do. Yeah, that's a original game that has needed camera and control updates from the beginning. Amazing at the time, but yeah, it was such a big ambition around that game that lots can be done. Imagine beating somebody up with a bat. Like, that's just what a horror show.
Here, around the corner. Go for it. Before they
Think twice next time.
I'll never forget the shovel scene in Casino. Joe Pesci. Yeah.
Come on, we gotta teach these punks a lesson. Climb over.
Don't let him get Billy.
Get your
gun just popped into my hand.
He made it serious.
You think I need... I go north, you go south.
What?
I go up, you go through there.
I like this relationship with Paulie. This guy's hilarious. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's already blown up. I can't zoom in, I guess. Come on. Ooh, I'm almost dead. Gotcha. Nice. Great weather effects and everything. Have to shoot that? Or just punch it? Okay, let's do it. Cool.
Come on, you punks!
Got another comic. It's great. Ooh, there's a gun here. Rifle? No. Oh, I can't. Okay, let's do it.
What's hurt? They got a new guy! You gotta reload!
Do I have? Oh, I don't have any of those. No grenades. Okay. I have a bolt action rifle. Got you. Got you. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. That's awesome. Is this my guy? Yeah, it is. Well, that was effective. It took 2 bullets.
Clear a path to Billy, Tom. To get to that punk where all the other
Wow.
punks. Take him down.
That's some carnage. That was great.
I should have beat you last night. Get out of my yard!
Got you. Oh, there's some first aid right there. I have a shotgun. Here we go. Yeah.
Hey, you can patch yourself up over there.
This has been crazy fun, you guys. I'm loving this game.
Put him in the ground! End of the line!
Oh, my aiming is terrible.
You like them apples? The son of a bitch just shot me!
Oh, come on.
Someone take him out!
Oh. Got you.
Get on this side!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Someone take him out!
It's a little clunky in the, like it's, feels a little sluggish. Shit. Yeah. Okay. I am definitely going to be playing more of this. Really enjoying this. But I'm going to take a little bit of a break and come back with a Vic's Basement for you. Brand new Vic's Basement Live. We'll be talking about the events of this huge week. Massively important week in the video game industry. So please come back and join us for that. My guest will be Jose Sanchez. But thank you so much. This was the Mafia 1 Definitive Edition. Played it on the Xbox One X. I'll play some more. I'll have some further thoughts on this game. But yeah, I like it. This is a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting EPN. Thank you for being EPN members and for just being here for things like this. I really appreciate it. We will see you soon. And until we do, please play forever.